Strange noises have been coming from Hayden Library late at night. Behind the rumblings of the construction workers there is an eerie echoing. Noises beyond machinery and beyond human. According to ASU, this library is being renovated in an effort to change their book storage system. However, they have not said what will be put in place of the relocated books. Well, after some investigation, I've figured it out. I know I'm not alone when I say that I believe that there is life beyond our own, somewhere out there in the cosmos. But I know I am among the few when I say we have already been visited by these aliens, and that these life forms plan to stay. I do not know their intentions for coming, but I know why they are here. Everyone in Arizona knows about the rivalry between the two colleges of ASU and U of A. What they don't know is that this conflict has gone beyond our state, beyond our country, and beyond our world. These two universities, and the struggle to become the top university in Arizona, have made dangerous allies, and have brought life from beyond our stars to our soil. For those of you who may be unaware, there are many alien sightings throughout the US, most of them recent. As you can see from this map, most sightings are on the coast, especially around major cities, but in the middle of the country, west of the Mississippi, and east of the Rockies, it is mostly dark, but there is one exception: Phoenix. ASU is sitting at the epicenter of alien activity in this country. While there are many sightings in other cities, we sit at a strange triangle of activity. New Mexico is the UFO sighting capital of the country. Nevada houses Area 51. And Arizona has more sightings in it than that of the entire West Coast. While places like New York City make sense, as it is one of the most notable cities on the planet, why would aliens be here in Arizona? Well, this is where the ASU-U of A rivalry comes back into the story. You see, while there were some sightings dating back to the 1500s, UFO sightings started picking up around the late 1800s and early 1900s. What else was built in that time? ASU and U of A. The timing is too perfect to be a coincidence. But it wasn't just that. You see, the schools didn't just attract UFOs on their own. They built signals, though they didn't know that's what they were at first. These weren't signaling towers like you would expect. Instead, they put giant symbols on mountains, or at least they put up a symbol on a mountain, if you get where I'm going with this. And when they did not know what they would unleash. U of A built their A in 1916, and ASU theirs in 1918. However, they both didn't use the same symbol at first, as ASU went through several name changes over the course of the 50s. First, they had an N mountain, then they had a T mountain, but at last they changed it one last time to an A mountain. Why? Well, U of A had discovered something. You see, it turns out A is very similar to a symbol for distress to our alien visitors. These visitors, seeing this sign of distress, brought their aid to U of A. I can't speak to how this alliance was forged, but once a spy network of undercover ASU students at U of A realized the college's secret, Tempe State Teachers College was changed to Arizona State Teachers College in order to justify the new A. Now 2A's stand as beacons towards alien activity. As time has gone on, the two colleges have upped their game. They're no longer just sticking to waiting for aliens to come to them. They are now trying to locate more. Why do you think these colleges have invested so much effort into benefiting the US space program? They're not doing this to spread mankind across the stars. They're doing this to gather the stars and bring it down to mankind. It took years for the government to figure it out. It wasn't until the 50s that they started really looking into these cases of alien sightings. Why do you think Area 51 is so close to Arizona? It's far enough away to be hard to access, but close enough to the epicenter of activity to make for easy hunting. While I don't know how successful these programs have been, evidence shows that they have slowly failed over the years. Alien sightings have only continued to rise, more slipping through the government's net. Under this lack of supervision, ASU has grown more bold. You see, these alien visitors, their bodies are more akin to that of fish than that of humans, and yet here they are, in the middle of a desert, without any water nearby. How do you think they stay here? Tempe Town Lake. This lake was built in the 90s, almost right next to ASU. It's a lake known to have strange fish swimming in it, a lake where people aren't allowed to swim except for certain days. Why do you think that is? These aliens are in Tempe Town Lake, and while they can be evacuated, notice must be given. However, continued residence in the lake has grown more risky recently, and new measures had to be taken, which leads us back to Hayden Library. Hayden is being renovated so that it can be used as a habitat for ASU's extraterrestrial allies. I don't know what exactly ASU is planning after this, but it's clear that they have the advantage in numbers, technology, and now alien cooperation. I say enough to finally destroy U of A. How this destruction will occur? I'm not sure, and when it will happen, I can't be certain. But if there's one thing I know about ASU, it'll probably be a month later than it was supposed to be.